Father, point me in the right direction. Father, Father, my life is your reflection. Hey, hey, hey.
Father, I follow you to lead who is behind me, to carry the legacy. If someone define me, I am a reflection of you, a stem from a section of you. Born to be your successor if your hand on your shoes. Steps on a set path to set a new precedent. My descendants goes back to God, the true Father I won't forget. There's always a way to make it possible. Just dedicate your thought and energy. Doubt will always be the enemy. He's head of the family cause he's given us blessings, and always reprimanding us for our transgression. I be stressing about in the line of judgment when half stepping on another divine lesson, the stone towards progression. Without this connection, the life would lessen and be harder to understand the essence of manhood, earning my honor. Learn the effects of a father who left his son as a toddler, who to take responsibilities his dad didn't bother. Yo, we ought to see the cycle by now without statistics. Or do you need to see another single mother and kid, or dad without the privilege to witness his children surpass the length that he's living through instilled wisdom? Whether your presence is felt or not, your essence is in me. When I look in the mirror, I see the face of history.
Father, Father, point me in the right direction. Father, Father, my life is your reflection. Hey, hey, hey. Father, Father, point me in the right direction. Father, Father, my life is your reflection. Hey, hey, help me stand and tell me who I am.
Different lives. At times our paths will cross and tangle, and I wake up in the city of angles.
In the big city we find different people with different lives.
At times our paths will cross and tangle, and I wake up in the city of
They
angles.
say that they have no patience for public transportation, but I'm driving and surviving through subway stations. I've seen them get on and off and on. Seen the poor, fiend whore, the weak and the strong. Every conceivable race, color and creed, staring into empty spaces while some of them read. Commuters in transit, all of them the same, caring little for individual without exact changes. Like I heard that bell ring a million times, singing in wine, killing them, designated to drive so you can reach home alive. Whether it be near or far, seeing the city pass through the doors of the streetcar, a new fight. On blue nights, answering and transferring across town, lost downtowns and the city sound around businessmen. Intelligent fools surfing through the city, surrendered to a schedule.
Chalk London playground, games of hopscotch, interrupted by gunshots.
Donut shops are hot spots for illegal candy. The downtown is a lethal shanty. My name is Officer Wilson. My reality different from Glovers or Gibsons. In '84 I joined the force, cause I believed to chop the evil from the system, it had to be from the source. And of course mentally, I could have never foreseen my destiny when facing this immense entity. Especially because they've been building laws to support their cause for centuries. So heavy days pass where I face parents with faces drained of life, razor blades slashed across young wrists. It's hard to stomach how fast they plummet. They just kill. I wait to this each morning, so death is passe. What's worse, my day without it is boring. And it's hard to keep your intentions, cause this is my burden, though to my colleagues just a profession.
In the big city we find different people with different lives.
At times our paths will cross and tangle, and I wake up in the city of angles.
In the big city we find different people with different lives.
At times our paths
paths will cross and tangle, and I wake up in the city of Bangalore. Arrived at the beginning of the ending. Finally, idly looking on as the world burns, rightfully taking our place amidst the cinder and the ashes. The aggressors of this world now turn passive and nothing lives. On the surface of the planet once fertile, dry as the Atlantic, dry as our bones that had no time to panic. Entire cities burned to the ground, basement to attic. There will be no last man on earth, the last man to live destroyed before birth. No discussion of hell, heaven or sin. Bodies burn outside to end. All has been left unburied and dead. Blue turns to red skies as the myth once said. After the destruction, not even a sound, silence. Blood hardens slowly on the playground. Sands of nuclear dust, the atmosphere opens. Didn't even have the time for the warnings to be spoken. Unaware that this would be your last breath. Inhabited the world with skeletons and falling flesh. Wasteland, 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 wasteland. The rainforest is a desert now, wasteland. Hope dies and arise, reviving itself never. The four horsemen ride, apocalypse now and forever. Wasteland, 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 wasteland. They say it began with artificial intellect, living in the internet, technology taking over the Motorola Infinite. Lee on the ear of anyone who could hear. Battery charged to capacity, cancer was not the fear. Maybe it should have been, and maybe we could never win. Maybe the destruction was inherent within ourselves through pollution. The world is rearranging itself. We acted like we didn't see the climate changing. Summer to fall into winter, Christmas in July, freezing to death in the line of the equator. The sun melts the ice caps, and maybe it was the plague pathogen of white rats. Maybe the ozone let all oxygen release itself out of our atmosphere, or maybe some peace was needed on this earth. For once in many centuries, the earth will rid itself of its most feared enemies, and fire and brimstone, floods and whirlwinds, disease and infection, meteors falling in to the face of the planet, makes mountains and earthquakes. What's given to us in trust, the sky now takes back for its own, disrespecting our home and expecting it to sustain us forever, never known were the consequences of our actions, leaving us in tragedy. The earth will rid itself of this plague of humanity. Wasteland, 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 wasteland.
He is not so much singing as sermonizing. His tragedy, perhaps, is that the audience is preoccupied with song. Paragraph. So the bearded boys and the lank-haired girls applaud the songs and miss, perhaps, the sermons. They are there, They are with it.
Yes, our world is wonderful, wonderful. Yes, our world is wonderful, wonderful.
I stand within the gentle current of the river to wash away my day's strife tonight, and twilight star blinding dark and bay makes our voice more trivial with single words we say. Or maybe we were born to play, born to stray away from this first love, washing us in